Hey everybody, Aaron J. Anderson here at aaronjanderson.com. This is part 2 of my GH4 series, and this is all about noise. Just recently, I actually, the only thing I filmed was my peanut butter and jelly, making the peanut butter and jelly. My part 1, which was audio. And doing those two pieces and kind of fiddling around, I didn't notice any unusual noise until my Twitter friend Rob Terry mentioned that he's not, doing so good with his GH4. I asked why. He said because of the mosquito noise. And the mosquito noise is like a bunch of noise just constantly going around like that in the dark areas of your shot, sometimes even in the brighter areas, but mainly dark areas. So I thought I would tackle that first to make sure I want to keep the GH4 or go to the Sony A7S, because that has like no noise all the way up to who knows what ISO, whereas this, the noise is prevalent around ISO, 200, 400, and even 800, you start to see it. So anyways, this is all about noise. What I did was I took all the tests that I think would create noise or bring out the noise. And so after I'm done talking here, you're going to see a bunch of different settings that I did side by side, and you can see for yourself which is cleaner and so forth. Before I go on, every sensor has noise, and the only two settings that will increase the noise, at least in the GH4 and most cameras anyways, is ISO. That will definitely add noise or create more noise because you're making the sensor more sensitive to light. And the other setting in the GH4 is iDynamic. That also will make more noise. So iDynamic, I just turn it off. There's some situations where I couldn't tell much any increase in noise, but there's other shots that I did. So I rather not get home and say, man, I wish I would have turned that off. So I just keep that off. As far as the ISO concerned, really 800 is the max, but you'll see through the test where I do the different tests, and when you're looking at the test, you're going to see a little green winner. I like labeled winner on which I thought was the cleanest. There's some tests like the luminance. You know how you have the 0.255, the 16.235, or what is it, the 16.255? They all look the same as far as noise. So I put the winner as the 0.255 just because I think that's the setting that I want to use. So some of the settings test, you're going to see me put a winner, and the reason I put a winner there is either it looked better as far as noise, or it's just the setting. If they all look the same, I just chose that one because that's the setting I want to use. So check out these settings, and maybe in part 3 I'll go through more ideas on how to clean up the noise, because really it's pretty bad in my opinion. It's just like the audio was pretty bad, but now I guess you can turn it in and fix that. I don't think the noise is going to be fixed. So if you're starting to get hot right here in Puerto Rico here, starting to sweat profusely. If you're looking between the GH4 and the Sony A7S, it comes down to very simple two things. Do you want 4K? I'm not talking about external stuff because I probably won't get any external gizmos hooked up to my camera. But if it comes down just to the cameras, they both have great quality. Do you want 4K, in that case GH4, or do you want capable of more light without all the noise, and that's the A7S. When I think back of all the years I've been filming with DSLRs, like maybe around 6 years or so, what do I wish I had at any given moment? And then when I think back, was it 4K? Do I say like, oh my gosh, my clients are going to kill me, I wish I had 4K at this moment? No, it wasn't the 4K that I needed. Was it, oh my gosh, I wish I had RAW at the moment, or my client's going to kill me? No, it wasn't the RAW. Was it, man, I wish I had more latitude, more dynamic range? That's a big one. I wish I always had more dynamic range. But the one thing that probably would have saved me in some of the shots, especially doing like a man on the street kind of documentary stuff, was more light. I mean, who out there doesn't need more light? And the A7S is the camera that's going to give you that. We shot Clandestine and other short films in abandoned warehouses where very low light. If I had the GH4, it's not going to do too good. I mean, if I think about it, even if I had like a 2.8 zoom lens or a 1.8 prime lens, I'm still gonna, in some of those situations, would find myself going up to 1600 ISO, maybe even 32 with the GH3. In this case, the GH4 would probably be about the same. So in a lot of those cases, the A7S would have worked better. And I really like the GH4. I love all the functionalities about it. I love the swivel screen, all that stuff. So after this part 2, I'm going to do how to clean up your video in post. And if it doesn't come out as good as I'm hoping, then I might look into the A7S. So enough speaking, let's go into the test result, and maybe I'll come back to talk more, maybe not, but check out the tests.